Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Gatty Crypto here. So a lot of people are saying, what's the next move? What are the next steps? What can we expect alongside V23 and V24? Well, as the governance has been restored, a lot of projects can start going back to doing whatever they were doing before the capitulation, because whatever they was doing, it was working. And I have no doubt Terra Rebels, the devs, at Terra Rebels will be working on lots of different things. And I have no doubt the stablecoin side of things is going to be in that, and a lot of other different things. But the one thing we now have in hand and is going to be the main sole focus of leading up to our next milestone is the 1.2% burn tax, as a lot of you know, and there's a lot of scrutiny out there for this proposal that was put up. But if we go to governance, go to past, we can see all the previous proposals. And sorry about that, Mike for some reason detected that there was no one talking for what unknown reason and muted itself. So a tax burn mechanism is to be implemented on LUNC to reduce the total supply. Implement a tax plus burn mechanism on each buy-sell transaction. 1.2% burn tax. This mechanism should be true until the total supply equals 10 billion. See, the issue is with this is it was supposed to remain true at 1.2%, but as time goes on, we're going to need to change it. It's going to need to have just been changeable, and this is the whole point. A lot of people are saying, well, it's in V22, why has it not just been set? And that's for the simple point of the community now needs to set the burn tax, and everyone will have to vote on the 1.2% change via the parameter proposal system. So it's totally normal, and how Zardar's explained, how Ed's explained, how I have explained many of times, that the whole reason we have proposals is for the sheer fact that this is not a dictatorship, and any changes that are to be made to the blockchain are to be made as a proposal on Agora, then whitelisted and proposed. Well, it will get proposed, then it gets whitelisted. And it's very important that we didn't also have this burn tax in place when we've just restored the governance, and we were only going to be taxing people at a point which could possibly just ruin everything. Now, a lot of you are getting good rewards depending on how much you've staked, and we're going to get onto that shortly. And there's going to be another video that came out last night on it, because this one's coming out in the morning for you folks. And I just want to emphasize that we're really close. There is, as of today, there is 2 days left this month. If we roll over to September, we've likely got, in the worst case, around 20 days before we see the burn tax implemented. Could be sooner. And from what we do know, we know Binance is probably going to be implementing the 1.2% burn tax, because Zardar's been whitelisting wallets, as you know, on the GIT Hub repository. What's wrong with me? I can't even spell Binance because I'm doing it one-handed. There we go. So we all know that Binance made the announcement, but they never made the announcement publicly on their Twitter. And this is very interesting to see this. And I honestly believe if they did it on Twitter, it would cause a huge amount of FOMO, because in that they refer to Prop 3568. They say they're doing a blockchain halt for V22 upgrades, and we know Vegas is in contact with them. So the likelihood of actually getting this burn tax on the Binance blockchain is, well, the Binance CEX is absolutely a huge move for our movement overall. And if we look at any other coins which are burning in a way that we're burning, the only other one to look to really is SHIB, and they have no burn tax implemented. They have no devs that are working towards getting a burn tax implemented to actually help get the supply down on a level where it's actually doable, it's feasible, and the money comes from people who are invested in it, who want the burn tax, who want to see the community better, because people are more than happy to pay that 1.2% burn tax because they know the overall blockchain should profit and prosper from it in the future. And it's as simple as that. So what do we need you folks to do now? pretty much just support the burn tax. Don't be upset, don't be angry that it's not in place now. Be happy. You know, the blockchain's doing really good. The overall market has been having a bad time, as you can see. We look at USTC not having the greatest of times at the moment. If we look at Terra Luna, having an okay-ish time, but nothing substantial. If we go over to Terra Classic, we're holding pretty well in my opinion. We're still up here. We're doing really good, and it's good to see this, and I believe if we had implemented the 1.2% burn tax straight away, it wouldn't have gone down well. We would have killed our volume very fast, and this really does give the blockchain time to get on its feet, and it's very important that we allow it to get on its feet. And a lot of people have been saying to me today on my previous video about this number here being wrong, and let me explain to you folks, it's not wrong. This person's in my group. He's in our TG groups, and then he's in our SG group as well. He's an SG member, and he's 100% not lying. I watched him withdraw these rewards, and they did come out as they were supposed to have come out. And yes, this number can be very strange sometimes, but if you actually tap show all, tap LUNC, you can actually set it all out correct. So this is correct. It's not a joke. So yeah, it's very interesting to see these kind of rewards that are going on. And just for the end of this video, what I now want to brush up on is LUNAPunks. So recently, as you folks know, we've restored the overall standing of LUNAPunks, and it survived the capitulation, and it did so much to survive a capitulation, and people helped prop it up. And to now have the staking back on these NFTs is huge, because they sit in your Terra Station wallet, and they're a utility in themselves on the blockchain, because when you buy or sell one, you can only do it for LUNACLASSIC. You can't do it for USTC, you can only do it for LUNACLASSIC via the market. So it's really good to see a project like this now thriving, actually going somewhere, because prior to yesterday there was around 9 pages of punks on the market, and then I got up this morning and I think there was about 3 left. So I even put up some of the punks we was gifted. But what I want to talk to you folks about now is this one here. This is called a contraband punk, and as you can see, the number on it and the name for LUNAPunks is flashing a rainbow effect. And this is because this is so rare, and this has been gifted to us by the creator of LUNAPunks to auction. Okay, not for profit, no one profits from anything, to auction. We're going to be presenting a white paper to the community, and we're going to do a good build up to it, because this thing is just on a rarity scale of its own, and anybody who's been an OG in LUNAPunks will know how rare this is, and I have no doubt a lot of people are going to want to get involved on the bidding. But we have got a load of other ones aside this to auction off. Every other one in here apart from this one, we auction off, and we burn 100% of the proceeds, and it's as simple as that. And we have been burning, we've done about 3 or 4 of these burns now from these LUNAPunks, which is really good. I think there's one, where is it? It's been a busy day today. Here's my one here that I did recently, and then I think there's another one around here. Yeah, there you go, another 2 million there, and there's a few a little bit further back. So you do know that we're doing not only justice to the LUNAPunks project itself, but we're actually giving back to the LUNACLASSIC community and providing burns from it all. So it's really good, and it's really nice to see all of the different people who have got involved with LUNAPunks, and you've got them staked and you're earning good staking rewards, and these will go up over time as the treasury gets built up higher and higher and higher and higher. So folks, stay safe out there, okay? None of this is financial advice. None of this is us pushing anything in your face. It's just my opinion, me and my cat. If you haven't subscribed here, consider subscribing. We're so close to 10k. I'm shocked to wake up every day and jump in the seat and, well, get taken to the seat by my nurse, but you get the drift. But I'm just sometimes I always feel like I'm in a dream, and all of a sudden I'm going to wake up and it's going to just still be in a capitulation. Everything's still going to be really bad. And I had a bad dream last night that the governance never even got restored, as if I woke up inside a dream that was in a world where we were still in the capitulation, which was really scary until I actually woke up properly and realised that, okay, everything's fine. Calm down, stop sweating. So stay safe out there, folks, and we'll catch you in the next one.